experimenting with different cake flavours. And the other day I was eating a tiramisu and I just thought, why not make a tiramisu cake? But rather than make a really big one, I thought I'd do mini ones. It's just so much more playful. And this dessert really does knock people's socks off. So I've got 165 grams of softened butter here and 200 grams of sugar, and half of that sugar is a soft brown sugar because it gives such a beautiful caramelly flavour. So I'm going to add my eggs, 2 eggs, free range or organic if you can, 260 grams of flour, which I add in 2 lots. It's 260 there. I'll just start that slowly, give that a good mix. And I just find this way of doing it in 2 lots is so much quicker and so much easier. You don't have to worry about folding and all that, just bung it in. And the other 2 eggs, it's also a lot less likely to curdle. 2 more eggs. And rest of the flour goes in. Another mix. 2 tablespoons of instant coffee powder in 4 tablespoons of hot water. But the funny thing is I don't even like coffee, but in this it tastes absolutely divine. And now the ricotta. 80 grams of this, and this makes the sponge extra moist. Okay, give that a really good beat. Make sure it's all nice and incorporated. Okay, I'm happy with that. So just crumble in about 8 to 10 amaretti biscuits. And it gives it wonderful flavour and extra texture. Lovely crunch. There you are. Another stir. Okay, that's done. So I find the easiest way to put mixture into small muffin cases is with a mechanical ice cream scoop. And I remember as a child making fairy cakes, messing around with 2 teaspoons. This is much more efficient. And this goes into the oven for about 25 minutes at 180 degrees. So the cakes have been cooled and I've cut them in half, and I've made a mascarpone cream here and this coffee sugar syrup. I'm going to slather this all over the cakes, and not only does it add more flavour, but it also makes the cakes very, very moist. It's just so easy to make. Tip 165 grams of granulated sugar into a pan with 165 ml of water. Then add 2 tablespoons of coffee powder and put the pan on a really low heat. Then, once the sugar's dissolved, just turn up the heat and boil the syrup for 2 to 3 minutes. Then you can afford to put as much as you want on. This is my secret weapon when making sponges. It just makes them really, really moist. Okay, now for the mascarpone. Again, ice cream scoop and a dollop. Now let me tell you how I made it. This is so delicious. It's 500 grams of mascarpone with a couple of drops of vanilla extract, then a handful of crushed amaretti biscuits with about 4 tablespoons of icing sugar, then a few good glugs of masala, and then just mix it all together. And the last dollop. Now I'm going to get the lids on. Squash the lids on top. Oh, look at that. These are just so brilliant. They have the nobility of a dessert, but the playfulness of a cupcake. I'm going to put them on this cake stand. I'm just oozing with this mascarpone cream. I'm going to drizzle these with the coffee sugar syrup. Now, I tell you, everyone, tiramisu lovers or not, will adore these. Look at that. Beautiful.